Nod or shake reviews. Willie nod or Willie shake. Yeah!
Hello, welcome to Nod or Shake Reviews. And, I'm with Jim, Bobby, and Lauren. Johnny here. Welcome to Nod or Shake Reviews. Nod if it's good, shake if it's not so good. Either way, you should check it out because you might find your new favorite movie. As you can tell, Jim, Bobby, and I accidentally matched.
We got new uniforms.
But we actually do have a Nod or Shake Review shirt out that you can purchase now. I will put a link in the bio, whatever, link in the information of the video. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, on to the review.
Lauren say the movie.
Lauren, say the name.
The title is
Minions, Rise of Gru.
Minions, Rise of Gru.
I'll go first because I have a lot to say. I understand this is a children's movie. I get that. This was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I hated every second of this movie. Somebody could have walked out. Somebody could have walked in the theater and be like, "Guys, there's 5 end credits." I would have looked him in the face and said, "I do not care. I want my money back." Also, I'm going to go on a little old man grumpy status. Listen, for younger people out there, if you're watching this and you go to a theater, you're not funny. You're not Riff Tracks. You're not Mystery Science Theater 3000. You ain't it. There's a lot of memories you can make at the movies. Disrupting other people's fun time ain't it. You're going to look back on yourself, be like, "Man, what a dick I was."
And you know what? So what ended up happening was somewhere in the middle. I don't need the mic.
Okay.
People hear me just fine. Somewhere like in the middle of the movie, a group thought that they were like, part of the movie.
No.
Experience.
Stop it.
Yeah, no, I agree with Johnny 110%. We love the movie experience, but there is a certain thing about that experience that, yes, clapping for the right times, like when it's well-deserved, when a movie deserves it, or even yelling, just short, like if a line is said that you love, yes. We get it. That's a part of the experience. But when it's a nonstop thing for even... this movie was
bad.
Awful. It was awful. And I don't even care that it was awful. I still don't want to hear your unfunny jokes. Like, I'd rather...
irritating.
Yeah.
Salt on the open wound.
You were trying... Like, I don't even know what you were doing. And the fact that there were real young kids there...
Yeah.
You would think that I'd see that as acceptable. No, the younger you are, the worse it is. Because that means your parents are failing you.
No, listen. If you're like
the
5...
parents were there and they never said stop.
The parents were there?
Yes, there were parents there.
I didn't mean they didn't turn around?
They were like 5-year-olds. They were teenagers, like 12, and then there were young 5-year-olds, and those were the ones making the worst noise. And the parents were sitting there totally fine.
I didn't even see that there were younger kids there. I thought they were all teenagers. I thought they were...
No, they were young kids, and then there were a set of parents there. It was
younger kids, I understand. Younger kids, to me, younger kids I get, but teenagers, I'm like, bro, come on, what are you doing? Or pre-teenagers, what are we doing? Lauren, what did you think? That bad?
I've only seen Despicable Me. So I never saw any of the other Minion movies after. But I thought that by not seeing those, this would be good since it was supposed to be like a precursor to the original. I felt nothing towards it at all. And I love animated movies. I love Despicable Me. And this left me like, if I was watching it at home, I would have 100% fell asleep on the couch. So I felt nothing towards any of the Minion characters or Gru. I just didn't connect with it at all. And the teenagers trying to be funny and laughing and crying, I definitely looked over at them and was like, enough. So agreed with the movie theater going etiquette that we all need a re-lesson in because we don't know how to behave in public after COVID.
I felt things. Anger. Resentment. I actually struggled saying, either way, you should check it out. Probably the first time ever
No, like I don't.
Megamind, people.
I don't say.
See Megamind.
See,
It's
here's
awesome.
the thing. Don't see this movie. Like that's my belief. You want to know why? Because the more people that go see this movie, the more we're going to end up getting another rehash, reboot, retooling of the same idea. Let me tell you, these little things, these little yellow things, they're not funny. They're not saying anything of coherence. It's these little cute things that walk around going yabba dabba dabba. You're like, that's not funny. It's not funny. It wasn't funny the first time. And you know what the problem is? Kids today are not going to have what we had. Like, we can still say lines from Aladdin. You know, like we had Robin Williams as the genie. Genius. Pure genius. It was then. It is now. Let me tell you, 10 years from now, other than them rebooting it again, sorry, you won't hear about these little yellow denim wearing losers who can't speak English. Yeah, whatever they are, they're not funny at the end of the day. They were cute the first time, but Despicable Me 1 was not great because of the Minions. It was great because it was a well thought out idea that you actually put some, love into. This crap? No, don't see it. Even though, go with your spiel. I know you're going to say.
See Megamind. It's a good movie. That's a good movie. I don't like Will Ferrell, but that movie, that should have been the movie that got all the sequels because they both came out at the same time.
Megamind was great. I love Megamind.
Olo.
You're really not going to say it.
What? I did. I said it in the beginning.
Don't you say it at the end?
No. What are you doing?
How many?
What show am I on?
This dude. He's on the Flintstones right here.
This is a uniform. We're
not.
Yeah. This wasn't a mistake or anything.
It's bad. Thanks for cringing, and Steve Carrell. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, Steve Carell.
I dropped the mic, but this is a very expensive.
Let me tell you, Ricky Gervais is the better version of you.
Ooh.
We're done here.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for reading.